So my name is Svenja. I am originally from Durban. I'm 32 years old and been living in Cape Town now for the last 2 years, and I couldn't be happier. I started off studying supply chain and logistics management. I did it for around a year. I was in Joburg, wasn't really happy being in Joburg. Growing up in Durban, I've always wanted to be somewhere by the beach, and I wanted to come back to Cape Town. Eventually ended up coming back. And I was actually only meant to be here for a couple of months, and then I was planning on moving overseas. But I ended up staying longer than expected. Was looking for some roles and seeing where I could get myself into, and just taking it from there. Anyways, ended up getting into language recruitment because I speak German, and a recruitment company was actually looking for roles for me. And then eventually I was like, wait a second, maybe I can come and recruit for them. So I did that for a couple of months, and then somewhere along the line I ended up getting a hold of David, and now I've been in tech recruitment for about a year and a bit. A friend of mine had actually put me in touch with Dave and showed me his LinkedIn page, and I saw a 50,000 Rand referral fee, and I thought, because I'm an independent contractor, work in language, maybe I can get into the tech side of things and just work with referral fees. We ended up having a chat, and he was like, well, why don't you come and join us, and on a permanent basis. And yeah, and the rest is history. And so now I've been there for about a year and a bit. There's a lot of things to learn coming from language recruitment, going into tech recruitment. I think I was really nervous, especially because I didn't actually know a lot of the tech stacks and what it was all about. But there is a good internal system of people that are helping one another. So you want to make sure that you can find your colleague, who is the account manager for a client, to find the right candidate, and they want to make sure that you find the right candidate so no one's wasting time. So everyone ends up actually helping one another. And we've got Warda on our team, who's absolutely amazing. She did a whole breakthrough of everything, and we've also got things put in place where you can read over all the different tech stacks and things to ask, and and eventually it became a lot more smooth sailing, but in the beginning it was all the time. What makes me stand out as a recruiter is, I think, my easygoing personality. I think I'm very easy to speak to. I come with a lot of chilled, relaxed vibes, none of this like interrogation. It's a lot more easier for people to speak to me, and I've got a hell of a lot of drive. And the thing, especially within our company, working as an independent contractor, I think you need to have the diligence to actually put in the work, because it can become so easy that you end up not doing anything because there's nobody that's like down your throat, like telling you what you need to do or any of this. And if you lack any of that self-control to actually put in any of the effort, you're going to put yourself at a very big downfall where you can easily just sit back and be like, okay, I'm not going to do anything. So I think a lot of diligence and hard work and perseverance and good vibes. I think some of the challenges that one can have during recruitment, dealing with candidates, you get their CV, they seem more interested, but then all of a sudden you see their CV and they're lacking so much information that I think we need to help get them to update their CV and put it in a better presentable way that we can send it through to companies that's going to make them want to actually interview. We sometimes get candidates who put software developer, and you don't know, are they in C#, are they in Java? You don't know where their expertise lies. So I think sometimes we just got to give a lot of guidance with that. Or if you're speaking to junior candidates as well, sometimes I don't think they know how to handle certain interview processes, and I think we need to sometimes step in and just give them a little bit of that helping hand. I watch a lot of YouTube videos that helps me and gives me a little bit of guidance on how best to actually process certain things. They've actually also present like a whole bunch of different tools, and I usually use LinkedIn. I try and specify and use Boolean search. If a candidate has got their CV up to date as much as possible, they are more likely to be found through recruiters with all the different key points when you're searching for them. My advice that I would give is make sure your CV has as much information about what you do, the type of activities you've done. So if you can showcase your skills as much as possible, have your LinkedIn profile updated to a T so that like I said earlier with the Boolean searches, if I'm searching for something, I know you're 100% going to pop up. Just make sure that you come with your best foot forward, you are enthusiastic about the role, you know exactly what the company is about, what the job is about, what you actually bring to the table from what they're looking for. And the good thing is a culture fit. Actually always make sure that you feel that you would fit in with that culture. Is it the type of company you would want to work for? And yeah, I think that's a good start.